Good morning, everyone. My name is Layla. I'm 21 and I'm going to be talking about how to be there for yourself. So, talking about my high school experience, it wasn't the greatest. I honestly would have preferred to do a lot more things. To start it off, our emotions altogether change the way that we breathe. So, there are activities called energizers, and those activities either boost up your energy level or they make you relax. I want to be able to have us all try one of those energizers. So it's called stretch and chat. Get up. And I want you to be able to stretch as much as you want. And then talk to the person next to you and ask them, what are your plans for this weekend? When I was in high school, all I worried about was my social life. Was I liked enough? Was I cared about enough? Were people actually even there for me? And all of those negative thoughts actually just made my life a complete mess. All those thoughts are spinning around, spinning around in our heads non-stop like they would on a conveyor belt. So I have a question for you that I want you to be able to talk to someone about it. What does mental health mean to you? Statistics show that 1 out of 5 people actually have a mental illness. However, did you know that 5 people out of 5, so that means all of us, deal with mental health? And mental health is thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. So really how we feel internally. If you think that you would be there for a friend, let's say a friend comes up to you and tells you that they're having problems, whether it be on their daily life, most people would say that they would, right? Then think about it in this way. Look at yourself in the mirror. Tell yourself that how you're feeling is okay. For mental health, it goes on a spectrum, which means a straight line. However, our emotions fluctuate. So that means they go up, they go down. It's never black and white. The beginning of it is healthy, so healthy. And that means talking to someone. No, you're okay. After that, there's gonna be stress. And we all deal with stress. So that means you want to talk to someone about it. Struggling, you are having a lot more stress than you thought you would be, and then you need to be able to talk to a guidance counselor, a counselor, or someone like a therapist. Then crisis is your mind is actually telling you that you need help, but how to reach for it, right? Who to go to. If you think that your life is in danger or someone else's life is in danger and you see it happen, call 911, call a helpline, because it is important. Mental health, our mental health is important. Story about me, a quick backstory. In high school, I was extremely happy. I was so out there, outgoing, full of life in high school. However, at the beginning of it, Sec 1, let's say, I honestly didn't know who to talk to because I was getting bullied. I kept on receiving messages, and I talked to my parents about it, and that took a lot for me to do so. And then they told me to go see my principal. Did I really want to? Not really. And as soon as I did that, I felt even worse because she did nothing about it. And honestly, ever since Sec 1, that period in time, I was not able to talk to anyone. I was not able to open up to anyone until I was able to open up to someone in my family, and he was able to give me the proper advice. He was there for me. And ever since that day, I was able to believe in myself, and because I mattered and I was good enough. And yes, obviously, ever since then, of course, there's sometimes where my emotions fluctuate on that scale from healthy to crisis, but I keep on remembering that I'm okay, that I'm normal, that what I'm feeling is normal. If I were to give you 3 tips to be there for yourself, so be self-aware. Are you okay? What's unwell look like to you? Self-compassion comes into it. Loving yourself, no matter of your fault, no matter of your flaws. Self-care. So do activities that make your self-esteem boost up through the roof. What those activities may be. They may bring a sense of competence, which means that what you're actually able to do, what you're skilled at, that they bring a sense of control, so something that you know you're good at, sense of belonging. So being with people that are actually able to be there for you, and that's what we need to do. Being there for each other. And that's honestly what we want to stop the stigma, meaning that our mental health is less important than physical health, which is not true. Mental health is important because it affects everything. So my one last thing before you leave is write down how you feel when you're unhappy. So when you know that you're unhappy, you're able to reach out for help. Be there for yourself, and love yourself as much as you love the other people around you.